Self-improvement is not about doing more, it's about knowing when to push and when you have to stop. If you're always at a 100%, you will burn out. If you're always comfortable, you won't change. Keeping a balance is what keeps you in self-improvement for years. If you don't do this, you will drop out. Specifically, cheap motivational videos tell us that self-improvement is about doing more. It's about pushing, it's about, oh, you have to save your family and everyone's going to die if you don't work 10 hours a day. But that is not self-improvement. It's being an idiot. You only want to do this if you owe money to a cartel. If a cartel is asking you for money and you don't have time, fine. Don't sleep, work all day, and never rest. That's fine because you have to do it. You don't have any option. This is only fatigue with a different name. In my case, I have done it before. I tried to go cold turkey and stop all bad habits. And you know what happens every time? We know what happens. You relapse and you end up in a rut for about maybe a week, maybe a month. It depends on the situation. But you end up in a rut and your progress goes to zero. Instead, if we keep balance, we can continue with a steady growth for a long time. Still, there will be ruts, and there will be a day where you end up watching maybe an hour of YouTube, maybe Reels or TikToks, whatever. But one day, fine, that has happened. This is what I like to call the latent graph of progress. You go up and you go down, you go up and you go down, but slowly you go up. And the roots start being smaller and more insignificant. It's simply the ebb and the flow of life. Doesn't matter. You do it, you feel bad, you journal about it, then you continue for a week doing everything perfect, and maybe you do it again. Whatever, just let it go. Because self-improvement isn't a sprint, it's a mission. If you don't know how to pace yourself, you'll never reach the end. I've gone through this, I've been in a route before, many times. You go in a route and you say, fine, doesn't matter really, I burnt out, but whatever, I do it again. And again, and again, and again you burn out completely. And sometimes you say, alright, I'm going to go crazy. That's normal, because you're doing it wrong, you're burning yourself, you're not making real progress. Discipline doesn't mean pushing 24/7. It's about knowing when to ease out to come back stronger. Balance doesn't mean working less or doing less. It means doing what matters and letting things that are not important go. And slowly but surely, you will start making more progress and you won't feel these little nudges in the graph of progress. And I will say it again, you will always find little roots. But if you don't burn out and you keep balance, these roots will be really small and you won't really feel them at the long term. Hope this helps you. See you around.